Hello, good morning students. Today is the second lecture of chapter number 1. Before going to start our new lecture, first we have to remind that what we have learned in last lecture. In the last lecture, I explained you about the set, the member and the three form: descriptive form, set builder form and the tabular form. Today we are going to start our new topic, that is different types of set. In the last lecture we learned about the different forms of set, and this is the different type of set. First we start from the empty set. What is empty set? Empty set is also called a null set. It has no element, and we represent this set as the two empty curly bracket, or we can also represent this set by this symbol. It represents that it has no element. That's why we called it as empty set. Now, finite set. The second set is finite set. A set containing only a finite number of elements. Suppose, example, we have a set, a even number less than 10. So we can write the set as, for example, A is a set of even number less than 10. So the element could be 2, 4, 6 and 8. This is a finite set. The third one is infinite set. In infinite set, we have an unlimited number of elements in that set. For example, I took the example of finite set, but little bit changes. For example, a set of even number. If you are going to make a set of even number, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and this number will goes on. So this is called an infinite set, in which the element never stop. Now move towards our third type, disjoint set. A disjoint set is a set which has no common element. For example, students, example A is a set in which 2, 4, 6, these three are the member of the set, and B is also a set in which A, B and C are three alphabet. So we can say that these two sets have no common element. So we can say this as disjoint set. Now, the overlapping set. In overlapping set, we have at least one common member. It can be more than one, but at least one common member. Suppose a set A in which the element is 1, 2, 3 and 4. And we have another example. B is a set in which B is a set in which the element is 1, 7, 8, 9. It is an overlapping set because the 1 is common in both the set. So at least one element should be common at least in overlapping set. And now move towards equivalent set. Equivalent set. So students, in equivalent set, a set which have an equal number of elements. Equivalent sets need not have exactly the same element. For example, A is a set in which the element is 1, 2, 3, and B is a set in which the element A, B and C. This is a example of equivalent set because in which the element should be equal, the number of element. In A set we have 3 number of element, and in B set we have again the same 3 number of elements. So we can say that it is an equivalent set. Now move towards equal set. As the word shows, equal set. As the word shows, set have consist the same element. Even the element should be the same. For example, we have A is a set in which even number 2, 4, 6, 8 and another. B is a set and in which the same element as we have in the set A. So we can say that it is an equal set. Now another type of set is universal set. So in universal set, it is a biggest set. For example, we have a set A in which the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, and another set B in which we have element 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So the universal set is the set. So universal set having all the element. For example, it will contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8. All the elements. It is the biggest set. That's why we called as universal set. Subset. A set that is fully contained in a bigger set. For example, we have A is a set in which the element will be 1, 2, 3, 4, suppose. And the B is a set in which the element are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So we can say that A is a subset of B because every element of A are the member of B. So we can say that A is a subset of B, but we cannot say that B is a subset of A. This is not correct because in B we have 7, 8 and 9 as well. So I hope that you understand why we call A as a subset of B, because because every element of A is present in B. So we can say that A is a subset of B. So student, we have 9 type of set which I explained you. I hope that you understand. Now move towards our another topic on page number 8. Our next topic is symbol use in set. In set, we use a different type of symbols which you have to know. In this exercise, we discuss some of these. For example, first symbol is, this symbol is equal to. For example, A is in which A is a set in which the element 1, 2, 3 equal to B 3 to suppose 1. So we can write as equal to. And the second symbol is not equal to. Not equal to. For example, A is a set in which the element 1, 2, 3 and B is a set in which the element is 1, 2, 4. So we can write it is not equal. And now move towards the belongs to. Belongs to. We can write, suppose we have A is 1, 2, 3. So 3 belongs to A set. 2 belongs to set A. 1 belongs to set A. And the fourth symbol is not belongs to. Not belongs to. Suppose the same example, A is a set in which the element in which the element 1, 2, 3 and I write 4 belongs to A. So obvious it is not the member of A. You can say that it's not the member of A or belongs to. 4 is not belongs to A. Suppose I write 5. Is that belongs to A or not? No, it's not belongs to A. So we use this symbol. Now the fifth symbol is empty set, which is a symbol of empty set. Empty set or null set. A set which has no member, that is called an empty set. Now the sixth one is this C. This represents a proper subset. A proper subset. For example, A 1, 2, 3 and B, and the B is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we can write as A is a proper subset of B because every member of the set A is present in set B. So this C sign represents proper subset. Now move towards the seventh symbol, that is not proper set. Not proper set. In this, again I'm giving you the example A, and the element of A is 1, 2, 3, 4. A is not a proper subset of B because all the element is not common. The common element 1, 2 and 4, but not the 3. That's why it is not a proper subset of B. Now move towards our 8th symbol, that is a subset in which the element of A is exactly same as the element of B. For example, A 1, 2, 3, and we have the B with the same element. So we can write A is a subset of B. So class, in today's lecture we have learned about the type of sets and the symbol which is used in this exercise. Inshallah, in next class I will explain you about the union, intersection. Students, kindly note down the lecture in loose sheet and make a proper file of maths. Thank you class.